Hey everybody, DeLongshot Signatures here. This is episode 12 of my 2024 TTM successes, and we have 4 more returns that came in today to start off this week. We've had quite the stretch of 4 returns for videos. We are going to start off with a hero card request. Actually, I sent these hero cards out, so this is just a regular request. But this is a 3 of 3 return in 32 days coming back from NHRA Top Fuel driver Sean Langdon. He used to drive Funny Car, but he made the switch over to Top Fuel. Has been pretty successful there. He did personalize this one, which is fine. The NHRA season will be starting up here soon. I think they do one race in February and then wait for the tracks to heat up a little bit more and then start racing again in March or April. But Sean's been a long-time NHRA driver. Like I said, he has raced between several different classes by this point. So that was really nice to get. A little bit of news with NHRA. Robert Height announced that he will be stepping away from the car this season. He's dealing with some personal health issue. He didn't go into any further detail from what I could find. He is remaining with John Force Racing as an administrative role, something like that. So Austin Prock will be leaving the Top Fuel car and taking over Robert Height's Funny Car for this season at the least. I do not know if they're going to fill the Top Fuel role or if they're just going to move to 3 cars. I don't know if they have all the details settled for that yet. So if you are planning on sending to Robert Height, you can still send to John Force Racing. Just know that he won't be racing at the track. Not sure if he'll be at the races either. We'll have to see how that goes. But we will continue with the other returns. Next one here is a college basketball return. This is a 2 of 2 success in 13 days from women's basketball coach for Montana, Brian Holsinger. Not to be confused with the former NHL player Brian Holtzinger. But this Brian has been the head coach for Montana, I think, for 2 seasons. And then he was a former head coach for Montana Tech. He has just above a 500 career record as of, from what I could find in this, before I recorded this video. But he has had a strong season so far with a 14-5 record. And he is looking to get a conference win and get into the NCAA tournament. I apologize for my cat. She has been like this all day. She is perfectly fine. The next return that we have is a longtime college baseball coach who was also a men's ice hockey head coach. This is a 3 of 2 success in 13 days from St. John's. That's at the Division III level. Baseball coach Jerry Hogan. In the 70s, he was the men's ice hockey coach for 4 years. He also took over the head baseball coach role around that time. So he is going into his 47th season as the head coach for St. John's. He also included this note. Normally, I wouldn't consider if they sign their name and then, another note or thing, sign it as, coach in their name and whatnot. Normally, I wouldn't consider that an extra signature. I'm going to consider this one different just because it is hand signed and everything. It's pretty close to his regular autograph as well. But a very, very successful coach going into 47 years. There is a discrepancy on the NCAA's website and St. John's website determining how many wins he has. From St. John's website, they argue that he has over 900 wins, and the NCAA record book said he has 800 wins. Around there. So there's a 100-win difference, but the same number of losses and ties. So I don't know what exactly is causing that. I don't know if it's a programming error or what, but I'm going to consider him as having over 900 wins in his career for the baseball tenure that he's had. But he has also been involved with the football team as a defensive coordinator. I believe he was part of the Division III championship team as their defensive coordinator. So really cool to get that success. Last one here looks like it would be a college return, but it is not. I sent this after the 2022 NFL draft, and it is just now coming back. This is a 2 of 2 success in 629 days from Colts offensive tackle Bernhard Raimann. So sent this right after the draft, and didn't even know if he signed during college, but I sent to, I think, each Colts player that was drafted. So this is the second one I've gotten back. And after 2 full NFL seasons, he finally signed these, which is really cool. Glad he still had them and was able to send them out. But they have developed him into a pretty solid left tackle, taking over after, of course, Anthony Costanzo retired and Eric Fisher came in and filled in for a year. But he's done really well at that position, and I believe he started 15 games this season at the left tackle along the line. So nice set of returns here. Don't forget, today is the last day to enter in to the week 2 giveaway with the giveaway binder. I might next week move that to where the contest starts on Monday, or the giveaway period starts on a Monday and then ends on a Saturday or something. That way I can do the actual giveaway video on Sundays instead of trying to push them in on Tuesdays, because it's every 2 weeks, so I can line it up with the day of the week and it'll be the same every time and not worry too much about the date and stuff like that. But for this one, today is the deadline. I will tally up the names tomorrow, and we will try and do a video sometime this week to show who won. That is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.